Christina. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And this what I eat in a day video. It is Sunday morning. Starting my Sunday off with a banana. I'm gonna do some yoga after this, and I've already set everything up, so I literally don't have to leave this room because I will procrastinate further if I have to leave this room. But yeah, then I'll make breakfast and show you what I eat the rest of the day. I normally go to Aldi on Sundays, but I went yesterday, so I'm going to show you the Aldi haul from yesterday, as well as a couple of other things. But yeah, I think it should be an interesting day. I have no idea what I'm going to eat other than for dinner, so we'll see. So I just got back from Aldi. Well, not right back, actually, because I did not go to Aldi looking like this. But, yeah, I did a 5K this morning, and we got some lunch, and the place we got lunch at had an Aldi next to it, so we just got stuff from Aldi there instead of going to Aldi on Sunday like we normally do. And we didn't really have a plan on what to buy, which everyone knows, like, that's not the greatest thing to do, to go into Aldi without a plan, but or any grocery store for that matter. But I thought it would be okay because we had eaten already, so like we weren't hungry at least, but it got a little out of control. And I also have some stuff from other stores or like random places that I'm gonna show too that I got like in the last week or two. But I'm gonna start with the Aldi stuff first. And I separated it in the Aldi stuff in like produce, snacks, convenience items. Oh, I like this 3. It's the German 3. Well, actually, this one's the German 3. Or is it? Is it this one? I can't do it, but they're the American 3. If you know, you know. But 3 like snacks and convenience items, and then miscellaneous, I guess, and then I'll have the other stuff to show. But from Aldi, to start with, this is the most basic thing. I don't think I'll ever go to Aldi and not get this. This is the popcorn I buy. Bring this to work with me every week. I think I annoy everyone at work. Popcorn is a messy snack, not gonna lie. It's also not a productive snack because like you can't do anything while you eat popcorn. But, you know, productivity isn't just doing stuff at the moment. The popcorn makes me feel good, makes me feel not too full, gives me, but also, you know, not hungry. No sugar rush and then crash. You know, it's a sustaining snack. So, just because I can't do anything while I'm eating it doesn't mean it doesn't help me be productive, if anyone from work is watching this. Okay. What else? So then, so I got this from Aldi, but it's Chobani. Sometimes Aldi will sell other brands stuff. So this is Chobani oat yogurt. I've never tried this before. I was intrigued by it because it has 7 grams of protein, which I think is pretty good for non-dairy yogurt. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's decent. 13 grams of sugar, which is like on par with the yogurts I normally get, to be honest, so like that doesn't like concern me. And then it has 1.5 grams saturated fat and total of 3 grams of fat, which I think is really good because if you've been watching my videos, you'll know my favorite yogurt, non-dairy yogurt, is the Silk Coconut Greek Protein Yogurt. I don't really know what to call it because the packaging on it always has like, it has like 4 words in like not the right order. So I call it the Silk Protein Yogurt, but I think it's technically Silk Greek Yogurt, whatever. But that one has 50% of your saturated fat content for the day, or daily value for the day. So it's like, I try not to eat that one every day. That's like a every other few days snack for me. It's also expensive, and it wasn't on sale this week, and this was a good price. This was like $5.49 for this giant thing. Alright, so that was literally just the snack items, even though this is probably gonna end up being more breakfast than snack, but whatever. So now on to produce already. blueberries, some blackberries. I think blackberries are slowly becoming my second favorite fruit. But of course not first, because my first favorite fruit's some Gala apples. Cauliflower. I actually do know what I want to do with this. This will be later in the video, how I use this cauliflower. Some Roma tomatoes, some spinach, and then some mandarin oranges. You just call them mandarin. Is it mandarin oranges or mandarins? I think it's mandarins. Okay. There we go. So that was it for produce. Again, no real plans for any of this except the cauliflower. Okay, and then I didn't know where to lump this in, but Aldi finally had tofu. I have not been able to get tofu at Aldi for like 2 months, so they only had firm. They didn't even have extra firm, but I got 3 of these because these are a lot cheaper at Aldi than they are at ShopRite. That being said, the cheapest tofu I've actually ever gotten is at Whole Foods. So, interesting, right? You know, you wouldn't think that Whole Foods would be the cheapest for some things, but it is. Alright. And then now on to convenience items from Aldi. Alright, first one is these ready to roast carrot and potato, sweet potato, seasoned with sea salt, garlic, rosemary, and brown sugar and pepper. I've had these before. They're very good. They're a little expensive. That's why I'm classifying them as a convenience item, because like there's literally nothing in here that you could just not do yourself very easily. But they're very good. They're very I'm not gonna say quick because they still take like 40 minutes, but like you literally just dump it. Like I don't even think you have to like grease the pan. Yeah, you literally don't even have to grease the pan. So very tasty. And then, okay, I think like Aldi has it out for me because I called out one of my last videos that Aldi doesn't have like interesting pasta shapes, and I like getting interesting pasta shapes from other stores. And then they freaking had bucatini today. Like, so I had to get that. I've never cooked bucatini. I'm like not even 100% sure I've ever eaten bucatini. But Allison Roman, who I loved watching her videos, and Laura Vitale from Laura in the Kitchen, who I also love watching her videos, they use bucatini a lot. So I'm like really excited to use this, and they both have like great pasta dishes that I'll probably like base a recipe off of sometime. And then I got this 7-grain 90-second like microwavable cook thing. It has durum wheat, brown rice, white quinoa, organic oat groats. I don't know what an oat groat is. I think that's just oats. I don't know. We'll look it up. Organic whole grain, long grain, red rice, red quinoa, and green lentils. And those are also all organic. It was saying organic for everything, and I was getting tired of reading it. Yeah, I've never had this before. I've had the 90-second farro, which I love, but they didn't have the farro one, and the only other one they had was quinoa and brown rice. And it's like, okay, I don't like cooking quinoa or brown rice, but I also don't like quinoa or brown rice enough to get like a 90-second thing for. So I'd rather try this or get the farro when the farro is available. So yeah, I'm excited to try this. I've never had durum, so that'll be cool. And then the last convenience item of sorts from Aldi is these plant-based, meatless plant-based protein fries. These are really basically chicken fries. Yes. So they have, I think it's a soy product. Here's the nutrition facts. Yeah, soy and wheat. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say about this. I've had this brand's nuggets, and the nuggets are good, so I don't have any reason to think that these are gonna be bad. Actually, I'm gonna compare. One sec. Oh! Aw, man. Just spilled my water. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. It was a little chaotic there for a second. But, I actually still have a little bit of the nuggets. And I wanted to compare, because at first glance, I got these nuggets at ShopRite. So these I found at Aldi, and they were $5.99, which to me was a fantastic price, because these ones from ShopRite were like $6.50 or like $6.99. And then I was like, let's see though, is it the same amount in each? And it is. So the chicken fries has 1 pound, and the nuggets have 1 pound of plant-based chicken nugget products. So if you do find these at Aldi, these are the nuggets for $5.99. That is a very good price. So I would highly recommend. Again, I should maybe like preface I haven't had these yet, but I've had these. So even if you find these ones tasty. So then my last 2 items from Aldi are some kombucha. So this is the one I get every week for the most part, the Gingerade from Synergy. And then I was gonna get my other one that I get often, Gingerberry, but I saw this, and this looked really good, and it was only like less than 20 cents more. It is Brew Dr. Kombucha Happiness Elderflower Rose Chamomile White Tea. So I'm like, yeah, I'm interested in that. That sounds like a nice refreshing drink, a nice booch. And then I didn't get this from Aldi, but I got this from the 5K I ran this morning. I have not seen anything in it that makes me think it's not vegan so far, but it's also has a lot of ingredients, so I might just do a Google. But it is this peach monster. Really cool packaging. This is like one of my favorite colors. Joe's already had a bit of his, and he said it was good. I know I will like it because I like peach flavored anything. But yeah, excited to try this if I can try it. But I also haven't had Monster in like 6 years, and I'm worried it'll kill me, to be honest. But my body's always responded pretty okay to energy drinks, so I don't think that's a totally irrational fear. Okay. So then now onto the random products. This is like a boring random product, but this is chickpeas, and I have a question for people watching this. How do I get this like chickpea glare out? What are you texting me for?
The Monster's vegan.
Huh?
I looked it up. The Monster's vegan.
It is? Oh, in real time, Monster is vegan. Joe looked it up for me.
You're producer now.
Huh?
I'm your producer now.
He's a producer. And chickpeas. So we got these at ShopRite using a coupon, so they'd be 50 cents each, and we were excited about that because we've never found chickpeas for 50 cents. And then we were at Aldi today, and they were 50 cents. So yeah, if anyone watching this could let me know, if they do know, how much chickpeas are where they shop, I would love to know that if this 50 cents thing that we went to ShopRite to use our coupon for was actually worth it. Alright. Or if like chickpeas are like going down, like maybe they're 50 cents at Aldi now because like, I don't know, economics. Then another thing we use coupons for is these Daiya mac and cheeses. These are like boxed mac and cheeses, kind of like similar to like a Velveeta, I'd say, because they have like the squeeze packet of the cheese sauce, not the powder. They're vegan, they're gluten-free, soy-free. I don't get them for anything other than what I want. Really easy mac and cheese. They were half off. They were $1 each. Right, Joe? These were $1 each or two?
99 cents.
99 cents. Like, that's crazy. 99 cents. I think I bought this for like $3.50 or like $4 at Whole Food once. So we got 4 of these. We got 3 cheddar style, and then we got 1 Alfredo style. So I've had this one before. It's pretty good. Never had this one. And then Ben & Jerry's was on sale again. $3.50 for this. Obviously not the cheapest in the world for ice cream, but for Ben & Jerry's, it's solid. Especially non-dairy ice cream. And then I got some tahini. I'm not like a tahini connoisseur. I've only ever gotten this jar and then the Whole Foods, like the 360 brand. So, this glare. If anyone could tell me their favorite brand of tahini, I'd love to know that too. Oh, these 2 things are from Aldi. Maple syrup, I finally caved and got some. And then the sea salt and sandalwood candle. I'm a sucker for sandalwood. It smells so good. And then my last 2 items are this coffee that my friend Jenna sent me. It is Portland Coffee Roasters ground medium roast, balanced plus smooth. Smooth is right. Like, it's actually very smooth. I've been having a nice time drinking this in the morning. I'm normally like a darker roast person, but this has been very pleasant. Also smells good. And then I got this. I was out shopping at like a little store, and I saw this dark brown magic black tea. It's black tea brownie. Black tea, 84%, cocoa shell, 5%. Oh my god, no! This isn't vegan. Oh my god. No. Okay, see, okay, I have a bone to pick with this. Okay. Why the frick would tea not be vegan? Like, are you kidding me right now? So, it says black tea, cocoa shell, white chocolate, which is sugar, cocoa butter, whole milk powder, lactose, and then it has butter, and then, yeah, oh my god, I'm so upset. And then at the end, they have, like, the audacity to be like, add milk or plant-based substitute. It's like, well, dude, like, you already kind of messed up on the plant-based part. Ugh, that's, like, so upsetting. I kind of wonder if I could return it. I might just gift it. I think I'm going to gift it. That's so upsetting, though. And now I'm, like, really wondering, because I got another tea from this store that was birthday cake, and it was vanilla. It was Earl Grey with lavender and vanilla. Oh, my God. I'm really upset. That's such a bad way to end this haul. Okay. Well, lesson learned. Tea can have milk in it. Alright? Whatever. It will be someone else's gift. Alright. Well, everything else was successful, I'd say. So I love using the weekends as a time to experiment and try new recipes. So for this Sunday morning's breakfast, I decided I wanted to try to make a stovetop granola. I've never made granola before, but as someone who doesn't like baking, I've always just been very uninterested in it because I just don't like the idea of having to measure things out, then put it in the oven, watch it. You know, baking, essentially. But then when I found out you could, do granola and have all that same flavor and texture on the stovetop, and it involves less measuring, that's what I decided I'd like to try. So that's what I did. I added a cup of rolled oats to my pan, and I just dry toasted those for a few minutes, and then I added in some chopped up almonds. This is just a base. It could really be anything you want. This is just what I had. And then I did about a 1/4 cup of raisins. Yes. And then you could see the oatmeal is getting nice and toasty, and that is when I add my raisins in. And then I add some cinnamon as well, and then, yep, this is where I just make it fun. Oh, and of course you can't forget to add some salt. That is essential when using oats, in my opinion. But yes, to make it fun, quote unquote fun, I decided to use some maple syrup as my thickener / sweetener. But then I wasn't totally feeling just maple syrup, and I didn't want to use peanut butter, so I also added in some tahini. I've seen a couple other people do this before, and that flavor profile seemed a lot more what I was in the mood for than another type of nut butter or too much maple syrup. So I think that was about 2 tablespoons of tahini. It soaked up pretty easily, quickly. So then after the tahini had kind of absorbed in, I then added about 2 to 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. Again, I don't measure, so that's what I did. And then once the maple syrup absorbed and it was getting clumpy, I was like, I think it's time. I think it's time to eat it. So eat it I did. I decided to pair my granola today with just some almond milk. Originally I had thought about doing yogurt, but I kind of wasn't hungry, and the almond milk sounded refreshing after my yoga session workout thingamajig. But then I also added some chocolate chips. I waited till the granola was out of the pan and cooled down a bit to add my chocolate chips because I didn't want it to get melted. So there I am, just adding my almond milk. I have never really eaten granola. I didn't really know how to serve this. It's basically cereal. It's just cereal. So then this is what it looked like after I topped it with some blackberries, and I also had to end up adding a lot more almond milk to it. Just an FYI. So then for lunch, I decided to keep it simple. I had been doing a lot of stuff that day, and I was running a little low on time, so I just wanted something so I wouldn't get hangry, to be honest. So yep, I made some of that Daiya mac and cheese. I like the Daiya mac and cheese. Oh, this is the classic cheddar style, the one I showed in the haul. I like this mac and cheese because I like that you can just add the cheese sauce. You don't have to get out your vegan butter, your almond milk, plant-based milk, whatever. It's just the cheese sauce. And then, yeah, you could add the milk and the butter to it if you want, but it's not a necessity. And then I like to season it with some salt and pepper as well, just for some extra flavor, extra texture, because I use some chunky salt. And then I just served this over spinach today, for health. It's definitely not the best vegan mac and cheese you'll ever have, but for the convenience and for the fact that it was 99 cents for this box, which is 3 servings of mac and cheese, I think it's pretty solid. So Joe and I actually were going out Sunday night to just have a little Sunday fun day activity, and I decided I didn't want to come home hungry, not know what to cook, make, and then end up eating out or something like that. So I wanted to make something that could cook while we were out. So I found this recipe for buttered chickpeas that you could cook in a slow cooker. So that's what I'm making. So in my this is technically my multi-cooker, but I'm gonna use it as a slow cooker. So in it, I just have some onions and garlic sauteing on the saute function. I added some curry powder. I'm then going to add some garam masala as well. And I'll have the recipe linked below, so no worries about needing to know the measurements or anything like that. It's all going to be below. I also added some chili powder. I'm using my Indian spice kit. I have so much fun using this. It was a Christmas present to myself. It gives me joy every time I use it. So then after my spices, I added in my tomato element. This should be crushed tomatoes or tomato puree, but I didn't have any. I just had diced tomatoes. So that's what I added. I should have pureed them myself, but I was too lazy. I then added a can of coconut milk. Let that saute a little bit more, and while that was still going, I then added in my cauliflower. So the recipe I'm linking below is actually for buttered chickpeas and tofu, but I wasn't in the mood for tofu. I was in the mood for cauliflower, so I added cauliflower. I did almost a full head of cauliflower, and then I did 1 can of just canned chickpeas and added that into my pot. And then for some reason I decided to just add extra liquid to it. I was slow cooking it, so this like wasn't really necessary, but I don't know. I just got nervous that it needed more liquid. So then I put it on the slow cook low function for 4 hours, let that go. And then while I was out, I did pick up this Dunkin' matcha latte with oat milk. Would not recommend, to be honest. And then this is what it came out looking like when I came home, and then put it back on the saute function to thicken up, and here it is all served. It was quite tasty night of, but even better the next day. And that was it. That's what I ate today. It's still early enough in the night. It's about 10 o'clock right now, and sometimes I do like a later snack, so if I have a snack I will put it there or there. I'm not sure where. But that's if I have a snack. If I don't have a snack, I'm just looking dumb. But yeah, if you liked this video, as always, please like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time.